Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for SH Figuarts Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Son Goku. Quite a handful to say. And I might be saying a few spoilers here, so if you haven't watched the two movies, the one where they met up with Beerus, the God of Destruction, as well as the resurrection of Frieza, or actually just watch the new series right now, Dragon Ball, was it Dragon Ball S? Yep, that one. Please check that out. Otherwise, if you don't mind spoilers, I'm going to be explaining a little bit what this figure is about. So, this is actually the second form of the Super Saiyan God. And the first form is actually when he has like a pinkish hair. It kind of reminds me of Choji from Naruto, where he went hyper mode and got skinny. And he actually looks younger. So that's his first form when he fought Beerus. Then afterwards, he went under training with Whis, the trainer of Beerus, and he got even stronger. And basically, he turned to the second mode, or basically the Super Saiyan version of that, and hence the blue hair. Yeah. And also, he also has the Whis' signature here, and that's when they were fighting. Whis is actually a really strong character, maybe even stronger than Beerus. So, we're not too sure yet, but there's some mystery to that. And yeah, so this is a really great figure, and actually I was wondering, are they gonna make the Super Saiyan God version, the one with the pink hair? They've shown images. It might have been exclusive down the road, but it has not been released yet, so we're all waiting for that as well. So on this particular one, we have the normal Goku here, which is great, and we have two other faces here. And quite a variety of hands, no effect parts so far as I can see here. You get that Toei sticker here for authenticity. In the back here, get more information. There we go. And to accompany this, you gotta have the Effect Energy Aura, the blue version. And I got both from Tatsu Hobby. I'll provide the link down below if you're interested. And let's check it out inside. You know, there are a few times where the plastic is nice, kind of prevent the paint going over if there's any. Well, this is one of those that's really annoying. You still have that shoulder design that I'm not too fond of, and removing that plastic there is actually quite troublesome. If you try to just pull this, you're going to be left with this because they didn't put a hole in that plastic and it's actually embedded on that ball joint, and you got to pop it out. Sometimes popping out this joint is not that easy. Nope. So, yeah, you gotta pop this out and trying to get that. I'll try to get lucky this time. Never mind. Well, the other one, it's actually inside there. And I found that the easiest way to put it back is you go in here, slide it in, as opposed to going from this side here. So hopefully that will help someone out there if you get some plastic stuck on the underarm. And this one too, hopefully it will just rip quite nicely. There we go. Alright. Alright, before continuing on with the review, I just want to make a comparison with my camera setting. I usually have the option of vivid. Basically, it captures more color, or can increase the contrast. And this is when it's off. I'm gonna turn it on, and this is when it's on. So I'm not sure if it's a little bit too much because of that orange color, but I like the vivid settings. Anyways, moving on with the review, we got that really nice hair, and it's actually shaded in a bit, like those darker spots in the middle. Very cool. I like this. And you have the eyes as well as the eyebrows painted quite nicely, and it does match the hair. I think the one I just reviewed, the Awakening version, the eyebrows are a little different, kind of off color from the rest of the hair. And as I mentioned before, we have the same shoulder design and this kind of weird looking bicep. Yeah, I wish they just made this a little bit smaller. It's just weird. And moving on with articulation, we have the neck here. You can now look way down, look up, side to side. quite great. You can get the shoulder here. Yep. And it's not too bad. I mean, once you get the use or the hang of it. I do wish that they have a separate piece, kind of like just even like a circular, like kind of like those collar that's free floating, that's orange. That way, on certain poses, it's covered. You don't really see that inside part. But I think the best way to do this is, I kind of like how they did with the, was it 17? Where this is part of the top part here, and it's a flexible material. And this whole shoulder is, or this whole arm is on a separate joint. So, or not, this is not connected like this. You got that swivel there on the bicep, elbow bend, and basically it's kind of like your normal Goku. Yep. And this, you get that flexible material, and it's actually molded in here. This whole thing here is free floating. I got a little bit of paint smudges there, a little bit, but that's not too bad. Let's see what we got here. Waist, and for the hips, you got that Figuarts that you can slide down for the waist here. Gives you more articulation there, as well as to the side. Yep. Although I kind of find that this thing, it's a little too high sometimes, but yeah. Then on the back side here, we got the legs. You know, it's your typical joint. Yeah, it looks weird when it's bent, but on the side, it's not too bad. And it actually just looks better when he's standing up. Let's see what else we got here. I don't think you have a swivel there. You get a little bit swivel on the thigh. It's in a separate joint. Then you got the ankle here. You can swivel that. Not really so much for maybe a little bit of rocking motion. Then you get a toe joint. Yep. I'll get some information here. Some serial code, I guess. B China. Alright, so yeah. This one here, I'm trying to figure out if that's a decal or how that's applied. Yeah, it's kind of like imprinted. Doesn't seem like it's a decal, but quite interesting. There's nothing on the back. Yep, and that's pretty much it for this figure. Let's go over. Actually, there's more there. Let's go over accessories. Or in terms of accessories, we're not really getting much in terms of actual weapons. Well, Goku fights with his bare hands. And let's go swap out some faces. So this is the Series 1. Let's swap this out. And pardon me, this is my first time removing this. Here we go. Alright, and it's always a different peg connection. You cannot mistake them. I really wish it was universal so you can swap out with other ones. You can customize them. So this other one is when he's smiling. You get that smile on his face. Yep. And the other one, you always gotta have this when he's shouting. Either when he's using Kamehameha, or he's just charging up, or just mad. There we go. Quite nice. I'll probably just go back to the serious looking one. There we go. Alright, so other than that, we have this face here, which is the normal version. I think this is just a normal Goku. I have yet to verify, but it seems like it. You can separate this face here. I'm too lazy to get my normal Goku, but it's stuck there. But yeah, I'm not gonna But I'm pretty sure you can remove that as well. And this gives it an option to turn him into normal mode just before he fights Frieza. Or when he's just casually talking to Beerus and Whis. Or maybe bantering with Vegeta. There we go. And we got the normal Goku. And it's actually great that you can just go to normal Goku. Just not a difference in terms of the uniform as opposed to the other Goku figures. Yeah. Unfortunately, they didn't give you any other expression other than the serious one here. So basically, this version is you just have him when he's about to fight off Vegeta, or oh, not Vegeta, Frieza. But let's go back, pop this out. There we go. And let's go over the variety of hands. Alright, so for the hands, you have the closed fist, and this is no different from the other Goku's figures that you already got. They're all the same. And you have the Ki Blast right here. What else we got here? We have the Kamehameha hands. Yep. So if you have the normal version Goku, which has that effect part, that'll be great. Otherwise, you also have this one right here. And it does have the teleport hand here for the right. Yeah. Which I think the other ones have. The Super Saiyan. Yeah, was it a Super Saiyan that has that? I think the normal Goku, I can't remember, but one of those has this. So you're not really missing out. It's the same if you have the other Gokus. And that's pretty much it. Here is the blue effect part, and it's a nice aura. So likewise, like the yellow, you got this moldings in front, and you got that nice silver, and it's actually tilted kind of like leaning backward, and that way you can capture a lot more light. I have two desk lamps, one on the left and the right, and it's shining 45 degrees, and it's actually doing a pretty good job with that angle right there. So it's quite nice. On the back side, it's got a little bit of etchings here, but even on the back, displaying is it's quite nice. Yep, but it's not as much as having it like this way. And also you have the waves, one on each side. Again, nice silver. And likewise, if you have multiple ones, it's a nice ripple effect. And there you have it. And you put your figure right there. It looks like he's charging up, and this works quite well with other figure lines. If you have SH Monster Arts, that could be a great blast effect to go with the Atomic Breath, the Ultra Act figures, and among other things. Yep, really nice. And I think that's about it for the review. Again, I got mine from Tatsu Hobby. Provide the link down below. And yeah, this is a really nice set, and I would highly recommend getting both the yellow and blue aura effects for your Dragon Ball figures, and maybe multiples of them. And there you go. If you have any questions, let me know. So otherwise, that's it for this review. I will review the Golden Frieza next. And yeah, and that's about it. So until then, this is Beads. Thanks for watching.